Yes. So nakata bunda bi wala nyinte ko na Gambia politician wala bi banko kang especially in dinol madung kang political kono science. Muna tinna ila political ideology they don't stick to it, can move from one place to another. Mine yo sabu.
Comme Gambia kay mom be ngalo ne ko dalila jamala sabu me alon ko molbe bokam political party doto kata doto. Kukili mentionata wala ngalo ne ko molbe move kane bibe mo jala political party doto. Sama be doto sinindinga be doto sinindinko abe doto.
Yeah, exactly.
Bari na ke balu tol ngalo ne ko wol niya muta damen kaburo da mane ke bondi woto.
Yeah.
Ebuka poje.
Yeah.
And doli amira ko konyimu kule te me alon ko like it's a normal thing come hey political molka fulal na ale mako nga baraka ni damen do be diarin tawoto ni be ko do sotla dami tawoto bari koma manya na kera wala nyama because ideology len kontu babul kaf me ideology wolen ila ite amira ila banko bita nyame o ila dunya nyata tamala silo men wolen ko example ni foreign policy jubete ila main kuna se politician foreign policy juma la vebul ite leftale Gambia yele Africa bankol be bang fo leftale Gambia yele Senegal ni Guinea Bissau damay bang ay ala banko soron banko dole bang leftale Gambia ni tuba banko le dia bang yela relationship ni ya smooth ni bang fo man lefi Gambia ni tuba bole relationship ke because of colonial regional market bang bari nyanta lolo dula kilin
Exactly.
bari manyana kala modu me alon ko bi ni jompite jang sama jompi jana because mol bukal comme man nikol ka fole ni ko jan dundung e ko janan danda ni mo mu jani mo be mu terti something suspicious about that because ibal nako kumo da men to diata call fo koma bukal lono fenka me alon ko ati ni ko alaji af he alaji no mo balan mo soniare balen bari ni ko be nafiki atilna aka balan wotol so mole lo wala so dalilo mbe men fola dalila follow membe o kala wolen ko political party linte fe wolle follow man structure ken dolsor because bi Gambia banko kayta political party kilin jubele yafo munne nyim party la ideology ngari member ni ka fali fasalla wol mu socialist leti bari amanke wote because if you look at the principles of socialism wo mutuba bolla system moleti ite niyo le principle ju PDOS le principle ju be ita fono le exactly ko im world na bota wala political party kilinte Gambia mi alon ko bafala ko nyine la political ideology nobody knows it all form ideology correctly soro fulan jam be kelement wala nimmol be party kono nte comme dunta party kilin kono ko okay dunta ni party kono banna ideology ment wolen party young people so include funding kel include la agenda ni la everyday be men ke kan ninna party keba na la ideology fal tul be kan ideology fal because tol lata tella ntol ni ideology man na party kono de ntol nara ko nata la alaji la political party ntol lata alaji la so which mean ni wala ideology faling ala mira ntol be kan na mira so which mean man ideology soto so mo nyanta ideology soto ye party jube me an kanil ideology matched ye dungo party kono because of ideology ni be ideology falinna kata ideology do kono nara ko ite fanisel ideology falinno ideology se falinno le nara it lafta falinna pour ka align wodi align banare man pare wala ni totalement ta fe ala baraka na joni nata le fa futa damen bande be dan na janne al se continue
bari yamira coming like ni alon ko atle party in form how quickly that person kala sala ideology falinno mulba koma
abe kole alale ni ko ideology falinte fe anyanta falinal only with the jamano for example mbem foko wolen ko like let's say party bijele fu sanji tansaba nimfeng jamano falinte TikTok all be caring Snapchat all be caring sai internet all be caring young people all funding ke lafta menna comme il a miral nya so ni lafta party la structure falinna to serve those kind of needs pour ka accommodate mol mum be bo isaje genzil anim funding kel kana tara protest la silokan what is good but come ka ideology shift ke completely for example to say na stand on foreign policy is this na stand on accusation of Gambian passport, Gambian documents, the integrity of the Gambian legal documents is this. What ideology file book of filing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, no question. For example, like nanying young style minka Valentine, ima mira ko wala falong is based on their political survival.
No, from my understanding, all of falling Gambia, especially in a young politician, or Daji Golam, Daji Golam sort of political arena at the moment, because Niajibe, like you cannot just come to a political party without any vision, like without an idea. You don't even know what you want, because most of our politicians don't know, like especially the young politicians don't know what they want. They're just doing like commission ko afanya not any particular, for example, left to join Doyle, Ali Vasal, he's my role model.
Yeah, exactly.
Yala Fongoni like him, like you just join him.
Yeah.
Either you don't have your own beliefs, like Ndola Gambia, like na young politician are jumping like a traffic light. So Ibuga understand from you because Beacon Ajele, do if in the Naka, like okay, I tell you to la face he's the cream of our politics, more based that hope should direct we were filing at incumbent.
Yeah.
So like from my understanding, the political arena kono daji go is lacking.
Yeah.
Molman daji go also, especially in a youth soul. Like they don't have any grounds, they don't have any morals or ethics that they can hold on to. You need to have that self-belief, and before getting into politics, you need to first figure out what would be your visions. Before getting into politics, I think you should first and foremost figure out what do you want, your foreign policies, your internal political like you need to put down your like if you look at the 5-point agendas, UDP and other CA for is it 9 or 10-point agendas. Like you don't see a clear foreign policy in it. You don't see a clear political standpoint on it. But banko keletani ni nada nang but manoba keletani but like we don't have that kind of attitude. Kaje coming like this is what I want and I will stick onto this purna kutoteje. Until we just come nanyin try la manta so let me join these people. Ulan ne most often political best how to call it permanent interest no friend.
Yeah.
Because if you are not loyal, if you cannot be loyal to your country, you cannot be loyal to any political party.
So yeah. Like so even UDP, if you look at their 5-point agenda, specifically it's all like minimalistic, agendas somehow. So where the other political party, and if you look at their manifestos, most of them they are a little bit similar or aligned. For education man contribute, or agenda la proposal.
A contributor back from amanke domandinti because ni na education system jube ibon from primary school to grade 9 your curriculum jube there is no political like something that has to teach you about politics per se.
Definitely, that's true. Yeah.
Nina from the high school also we have these three division system kind of arts, commerce, and in science. So iba science student normal. No. We are science. It's politics for the art students. Commerce student normal. Or is politics for art students. But in the Gambia, and like many African countries or many countries in the world, we have around 18 to 19 ministries. In Gambia. So 19 ministry, Abe is politically motivated ministries. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you need to know how to do politics with the international world. So political Ministry of Agriculture, they need to know how politics might involve Jebaka. It should be more of a technocratic stuff. But ministry do you like Abe the central government near you campaign they will go with all the 19 ministries to do the campaign.
Yeah.
But Nina also to the parliament, these 19 ministries, they will come to defend the policies, the programs, and the implementations ye menke depending on the budget ye mendigal to the parliament. So it means iba fokan to the electorate solel ko carte file del ko alientul bla mandate mena nte as a president with all my 19 ministries, all the 19 ministers are here in our parliament pour ka account ka fo ko e menke politically.
Yeah, exactly.
So ya fo ngani implement. So after niofo ibaja la di electorate sol iba for okay ñul nge bula menne o kele kon al nga carte o fayi. So iba political la parliament o kono. Momo is involved in politics. So in that case, political nyanta karanla from high school kana all the way to the. But we have a very fundamental problems nana the structure la karola. Parliaments, Gambia la National Parliament. The most two important thing prumwea londo soda karola is economic and law. Because ika law alledida kodi. Anim fane ka ibe national budget nati alandi nya. But afonye ko for example wolmumbe parliament o kono je ni la background ol beju over 60 MPs la background ol jube afonye jumale tangible political background soto based on abemen dokuka
no very few you know yeah exactly yeah.
So this is the problem melan ko educational system oning abuka mol karandi politique la in depth they don't teach us about the structures. In fact even they will teach us about the structures about the Gambian politics. They will teach us something. Excuse me for my language, but it will be very nonsense because we know that the whole structure of the Gambian politics, the governance structures, is not fit for purpose. We have this colonial system that they have this, and then we have a parallel government system. Wole ekaje eka governor soto jang, governor banko mukang. Yena nang chief fenko soto je paramount chief soto je ninki tiyo dol kete ke samba paramount chief dol bije ke samba to the court system, so we don't know what is what. It can farm.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's
o system o nyanta fix la follow sa need ko system o fix o system o nyata man fix. We are teaching people about politics be karand la munela. So that's the problem.
All right, so I'm going to focus on all in Kesoti, coming Gambia la educational structure, it doesn't favor our political system, Yeah, so new about la membe in kala coming na funding kill nya give sign mini alon ko ke consider kon na yon style la mu ni kabir ndana political kono, everybody was proud of them, wala sawon ya mira, economical situation of ke force pour ka wondi parti do da kata parti do
o da mala ama ko mi yamira de because okay karawon na famu ka problem la solve
yeah
so itara karamo do pour ni pareda ni man yedo ko ni ma so de so do ko kite ne fo so iga karana pour ka problem solve no yana sana okay itare karanda with degrees nan so kono okay you came to work yalla no coming the ideology that you have is not in line with the ideology government bi ka nyame and your moral principles are not the same.
Yeah.
First of all, if you need you criticize a particular government, they are corrupt, they are manipulative, and they are embezzling our resources, which are true. All of them were true. At the end of the day, couple of years down the line, it had a year the same political party joined. Milialan Komingo. Still, Amengo Komingo iba kula falling kande, but still kulba was kande.
Yes.
You understand? Because in other like imantra doko le imantra katakang imantra tanting. Iba mimbe fe kantonya lam. For example, I give you an example. Dr. Season Aranako Baro is corrupt, Baro malong, Baro fonka malong. And the country is going in a very wrong direction. You understand? And obi mutonaldi. But other Dr. Cisabi, he's the one defending the government, trying to convince people that there's very minimal corruption, even though there are evidences that there is a huge corruption happening in our country. But still, nakarangon daji ko ni ngamang maji, So the reason a government join is because of economic pressure, or most of them, because ikarandale. Where is your creativity? So number among ko matide. you take a look at the trends. Now youth soul, milk stay on their beliefs. Amansia, come last time, come explain it. Na loyalty, ikatas nimbo bataring, Ngatra patient, but ninyara kodoje rek, ikaja kole falling. So like Gambia youth soul, na political hard call, na youth soul, no political kono. Like in the way, I don't see any of our youths. Mainly I'm coming like I can trust them 100%. Coming in nana na falling because the thing is, ibe na medega falling and ibe kana brag minala. Nde londo soto nyin karola la nana ka bankol nafa. Ide londo soto auto why me you've not been so creative to do your own things from the beginning. You government criticize.
No.
So your government criticize. Come you been before kabe mutonyalde. Why are you going to swallow back those words? You can say ka kumo homole me la manke tonyalde. Burka more convinced that government support because saying if an brown envelope or if an amara
brown envelope Gambia the popular brown envelope
so only more right now so because brown envelope mo jamala ma
yes
politician ol jamal be jigilate
and that powerful the night hit ibuka lo
baro lento la kana samanyalo
so yes
ni min bara reka ka envelope puji ga yesobju
yeah so I'm being in Karen Blavana because Jekumara economical Carola Nyajibe Halifa Salah and Loya Dabo since their party inception the same principle of the block so not nanin dol ta kenolonya
sorry let me come in there niaje ta keleno nyama Loya Dabo apari reka fuari atale apari reka bata anu amanga akarandale but he wasn't depending on Molo Kodo and in private government. He was doing his own thing. Ko wala fo karana fam wodi. A problem was solved and creative.
Yeah.
You understand? Halifa Sallah, he was educated, but he never wanted to join the government. Jambele government because ila police man killing. But Omatin I died Jambele government join because of Kodo. Because akarandale and he was creative. He was very innovative. Afonso called create. So in karana fari basically. Ya karang a problem was solved. You become initiative.
Yeah.
So like na recent generation, this is what we lack.
That's true.
So me jansala
me jansala jere ko lenko ntululuta nkuluta nkebata santol mo santota dinde on lete nguluta ado le kono nkebata ado kono nga chosano soro fendantam benna ado kono wala ngamen karana kebal bul na kebal manta university control tata university nyame imanta high school control to le karanteti ntolle e fane dunia tamon na kebal ti bake fon but kukil mo be bol me alan ko masot to babol ko me integrity
yokumata ba
ntol mo integrity mo an integrity
yokumata ba je fatan fas ken
ndol mo long
dunia se fengo be sannole e se fengo be sotono but integrity aka atabuka depreciate aka appreciate what I mean by that wolonko nin left a degree so in the next 4 years bimbe sila nga university apply ngata ngake next 4 years ngana kayto nyin soto kayto be mbulu nyine woti ngaso fo lu university ngalondo soto jele be fo molondo soto jeba omu debate let on the street bar university paper nyim be mbulle mbayten la molo ko ngaso to
and evidence to ko
nga evidence to ko ngaso to tata school o nyin to e kam fam nin la fa kodul fanankela komi bo nyam bar integrity kana nyame wolen ko ngan kango nga maintain nga kumo fo ngake e kam fam nte wuli afula to not to my knowledge wala to babul ka to the best of my ability wolen kom de kuma fala mi ala ko to the best of my ability ngalo nyinen to nyati den nga do fo mem opposite ntakela sabo njang wolen be wasala be wasala le kende ke fon domandi nga soto be mbalo nako hanama dingo ate kele niajen to lakke bal buka hada badum wasip buka hada badum batu yalla nako hada badum te harjew dilela hada badum te kodo dilela ni e kodo dile fonde kala nako alala dila bara jarin ditele bulo kono e ka jewol nyam so wala sab komi buka taran dogu dokula moye integrity solo andi tol kasila fengo beña ni na tariko kono jube na kibal ci dat fengo beña fo malo iketol ni tarika la moy la tariko la moy kabu tarikol kata kaduna mandin tarikol kon kajuwe mo jama baya fango fa because of ibe bori kam malol wala kango imallafi comme sinin samu yafo ibukaje comme sinin samu yafo ko nyine fo bari nata nyine kala mbe demanding fole o tari ko nyinkon kango important dal because kanyi mum fota is very connected to this fenko
yes.
ngani moy na onkul la nyancho keba dal nyanchol siata non kiyam bakele kuinala kuro kan kata nyanchol siya bata jele nyinsane le siya bata jele ye nyancho keba muta
bari man kena wafo boy fondo la nyanchol pago
yeah nyomi fana
ngale kiam bele boy no okay kiam be kabri sanka nikata fo adada min dol toñata bale mof no toñata bale men jar kayaf kabut sanka nikana kayaf satol be
continue nyinara abi toña kami
price ni ara
okay kabut kayaf
fana ya nyanchol be jele no
nyanchol so nyancho kiba muta otamo lafta nyanchol tubindila ka tubi ka kay muslima beti atal bari kabri nyancho kiba muta ye nyancho kiba nati nan because nyancho le men volen te bida funga fante tubila kabri anati fo badara kuinala iko nyanta afala iko fode kaba kay ko akay ko ni koko la ilaha illallah muhammad rasulullah nse bula ni sonda alama jarrek nse bula nte fala nyancho kiba kay omu den kilo leti
okay
ntol buka den kilo la atul lebe o den kilo la bantul tala narantele folo e muta num bante fa kanana wato jani mfa ngata ngajo isaje comme ani integrity abe mi ka ani integrity mfutol yomal kiyam pra nyancho dolmit anim pride ning fulan jango nyancho be laran ka be fa ka be kumbo ka ikay ko ite ikamune kumbo akuko malutale ikay mune malu nte nyongol be mfata nkango jatale lota men kan lotol kom fon faare kele wulole kon nte fere be laran kan be faka
Allahu akbar je ko mara
o be ngo be fole jusu jalende bari juso jata kangole kan ni men fo ka muta wolto mo kili nyim political dindingol be o borin kan afo nye parti jalu e jompita wolka
siata
ni mo to fon sa continue parti nani
asiata jaro
ya jembele jamano wata mo be ke ba bari ibe APRC ibota APRC kabiri coalition UDP fenk coalition ibije ibe GDC baro fannate bije o mo sifa ni olje inata nan komi yalla ni manke tole ni be bala iti balonol ko nyimbe parti folo kono abe flanyon sabany momo abe diari ndame aba domo koldo ninte bota jallu men o lulum nasiron jijada abe mbula laita doya ama kawma
bar worka ko
so dinnon kango nyi mawda manne soto
e wala no
kebalenda londo nak modern day membe tama kon comme computer ko university modern ntolle o soto to wanki chahano fonti because we the moment studied in 1980 abe experience le soda but need to study it in 2025 itele be modern day londo soto meni jamano bita baratile kan soto integrity sa experience soto
so yamira londo ani integrity nu fulo nyande tala
nyola bunjan ya fola ko pour moy ke nyaton ko da ko kufula le ako wolen daji ko ani londo ako ni daji ko soto mo londo soto i daji ko bere ko ko baro a daji ko bere anana buk anana inante nyim ani musole tata hotelo to fenko lo daji ka kurumanya inante o moylala inante o moyla karle banan inante o moyne bari lin londo tije banko tita banata fana londo le soto londo bije londo senongo babul but doctor sisati karandal for doctorate degree level o mu toñal to manke wuliyade na aba kayto itandi nola ba daji ko biye fatije
daji ko teje
wolen problem so fulol ni ma fulo soto no nyol ne clean soto man do soto imanya na kile nyaton koti
wala kada nyola
yes
wala kada nyola because ita fula komen ko karandala bar in karandala bar daji ko mom bereya yana san ndala banko jibe rek like from independent up to date ne a track down milba ñing non sun sul beke kan milba ko be pusur pasar kan dahil sipa balbake
sipa
yana san duma la ka karanala
ndi
yana san ito la ka figo sol manipulate parliament ko no figo sol manipulate cabinet ina na okay this is it
yes
ita yela ko do te bulu ifo nyaaba sidindile kibar ndolo ko karanala ako ina ikana jane ko do betem bule kadi kan dina
Yeah.
Mugala members of about. So like this is what happens, you know. Nakaranale, you know.
Nobody may kunduje but be jansala je kilim. Knowledge gap, I want to mention that one. Knowledge gap mo big issue let in Gambia.
Back your phone, what a problem with
Minister men karanta finance kara, economic kara. At other for up to very high level, master's degree level, all over the world, best universities. I do go in a multilateral organization like UN or World Bank or IMF or whatever. Where na Gambia, wole minister, I budget odi da. Jumal le katana parliament okon. Football, mata moto fale, but coach, it'll area. Remember, come boys on ball area, boy nolde, may okay coach. Because I'm more active regular, personality wise, more active regular. So I'm more collect. I can't cut your fine. I like Canada high school. Ole parliament of andi more tower ever see in parliament okon. Moment time dunia bacon I think big. And I budget all and dal nyatu. And budget even momun Canada. You lawyer like karang or mu doctor rolet. Ninga economy budget all and nyatu you'll be confused. Hani karantale if I 7 years like a university, you will confused because I man care area. Much more momi alonko atemang hani karang sifa dosoto in a tertiary level. You can fam. Yena ye budget all and wanyal minister nyanta na la defense la. Anyanta defend la to le nyatu. Niwe terminology memfo ite ma long. How ite nyante kele moti you can police that minister come ka scrutinize. How can you do that?
Yeah, problem.
No, because you can minister jana na deliberation of the parliament of hyper, you know. Ibuka nyini ka question the me alam coming. Ibuka nyini ka question nyala mala, you know.
Yeah, more selum ba challenge na.
Honorable minister, ile honorable nyantele ya park.
They are all dishonorables, you know.
More be to nyande kele to tani.
They are all dishonorable members.
Yes.
If you are honorable, you don't live your life on the expense of taxpayers' money.
No.
You understand? They will not be there approving foolish budgets. Budgets, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
So
yeah, Gambia, for example, to be a MP in Gambia, you know, in that like at least a standard
requirement.
Our bar is too low.
But what about president? You know, president, high school student are eligible for presidency. Sanji Lulen, yetara Gambia in prior to that, your high school certificate, so they say yetara Sanji Tansabani Lula, Tansaban and you are president. Can you imagine how low that bar is?
No, but look, to be a president under you, you have a lot of qualified people there. So they are there to guide you.
Oh, you need a good know-how.
No, of course, you need a good know-how. But if you are someone who listen and willing to learn, you can grow in it.
No, they will cook you.
Look, you cannot just bring a layman. You cannot just bring a layman in the midst of and put him in the midst of intellectuals.
Yeah,
they're gonna fucking cook him, you know.
Yeah, but cook lale.
That's what's going on now.
He's gonna be cooked. Nkola fighting thing, huh? Gambia, na karango, na educational system, like okay, we lack attitude. Number one. And the other thing also is like Gambia na bar is too low.
It's too low.
Na baro jibe reka. Kabin baro phone la bavo kang, you know. Yalang Gambia na political Gambia youth so mulmo voljo la dire. Kabin baro ya dai la ka mano reka. Abeti nyara volto.
Yeah.
Because yalang na ko menyi mano intellectual me are surround saying they all start to do their maths.
Yeah.
Imagine 2021, you know, started at the you know, one of the ministers, I voice message Bondi, you know, I think you know. Alikta. You know, Alba Syrian in UDP Bangoda, but bigger than mile dule. What is that fear? Because they've been doing so many wrongs.
Yeah,
you know,
that's very petty.
Bro, I give it a Gambia right? Fenda Bugata, Kodo Buga flow, Kodo Bango Kanyamaga Finto because foreign business will be control. You understand? So Nimbango Nimole business of control, like a Kawanyam, like a Kodo Mbe Dunda Bega Finto.
Yeah.
Come in Gentle Banyam, and then answer Kaki Sokono.
Yeah.
So ndol kami hasul janga kada bungolo. Ni hasul kada bagato samen buli bemu woni molad. Nin ko do fata ditol bulo kono yone ka fana ga findinde la.
Direct.
So ko do buga sakule banko ga. Wala na banko bo kole yare. After manna mo so do mi yalan ko yalan president wala na beda da pour karang. Because ni karanda e ka idea so la about foreign about politics. Because presidency be mo political. And you should know how to deal with other people, you know, other how to call it, international organizations, you know, how to call other countries. You need to be strong enough, like at least, and even strong enough, but you need that kind of knowledge. Even bilateral relational building with other countries.
Yeah, and to left on bad president sometimes to like create because I have experience.
Baro ko yatsefa ne kaya ko te pass.
Ha. Nunca create nyame fana wole ko. Nanying because I see that a lot, not only president but this diplomat all more ke hype back.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's
Your
true,
Excellency,
man. That's
Your
true.
Excellency, oh, Mr. President, Mr.
Yeah,
like
what's
that
it
kind,
like,
that kind of stuff. And Nika Baroja Nabe Searing, or any president, any Jambe or time on Nabe Searing, Jawara, I cannot say much, but you can see that Molkatara, Italy Nyinke, Italy Nyinfenke, Italy, like the. And nivo musifa dala afunyo ko barolo cabinet kona inya jumala je attitude bala me alon ko yalo nyinka baro jiba fay ko kebama kana okay ni amoti je momo ka fenne fa lafta me moy but moda of like kebama lo idea better but don't do that. He became fan soran wo musifa he became fan soran mo la melbe yes fole so lan to lek tra ni create la up to the point but
alma mira ko ya jamme atelo mor mi alan ko Gambia la political landscape on change totally.
By what aspect?
In terms of exercising power and financial mishandling or things like that.
No, okay. If you look at Jambe and Baroa, the financial embezzlement, Baro is worse than Jambe. From my own perspective. Baro is Jambe is a terrible dictator. But when you come to financial embezzlement, I think Baro is far more worse than Jambe. Look at all these corruptions that have been happening in the port. Over 300 million. And that particular person who should be held responsible for that, it is with Baro.
But Baro is copying Jambe.
No, Baro. I don't think Baro was Jamaica can become Baro. I feel like Baro is too comfortable. I feel Hanaji da Kudakala. He's too comfortable in embezzling. Ola Nagavo Odidom opinion. Okay. Because I'm understand. Because more than Naranang, ya access to a lot data. You have investigation of the parada. Ya Jacomingo, Yinkodo, Akadatan. Nana Kodo de la ala. Not 10 euros dealer. Go Alanyandaka coffee and Yandaka chocolates and Yandaka Nins and Nani. Yanasana, Yerishdo nothing. After Itaref, a chocolate sum. Or Rishidable arrange. 10 euro you can a coffee sum, or Rishidable arrange. So your other item will mean sunshine. Or Rishidole. You could only do bang Fayasan, Yasan, Alisa. You can yamad. More for your own opinion.
Yeah, but you continue.
Yeah. So what are the problem with it right now? Because Baro is too comfortable. Kudakala na jira. So kodo nyingi no abatinya.
Yeah.
Ajiberek. Okay. Ite lands ya korda building ya. Niyalan kuminke. You've never dreamed of building. Yo building ya. Ikola retirement home. Ipareda. Ikada Minister of Justice. Ya keno men allocate ya fajara. Ikada ikanya piu fananga. Ikoda retirement home la building.
Corruption.
Corruption.
Yeah, but
follow ada mo faka follow ada akaraka. Go hanadingo funga tala lano tala.
Sorry, man.
No, but
yes,
but I think the fact that we are here comparing Baro and Jambe is a very big failure.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
Thank you. Stop telephone. I stop. No, it is start. I pause. No, a press kore.
Jambene yala
Comparison on
comparison.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. So
you've been focusing to compare Jambe and Baro. That is a failure.
Yeah, it's a very big failure because Gambia we remove Jambe there because of so many things. But the idea that we compare Congo is very, very wrong. But I come direct, they are the same in any way. I come direct, you'll be corruption or but you do back with a style A, you do back with style B. So Jambe, at that time, I think never corruption okay. ate kilne ba domo kan ate kilne ba kala bar kodo mun ka lose state ka kodo mun lose adin sign state ka kodo mun now is worse. I agree with Bajo with that is worse right sign thing, you know. Jambe ate kilne ka mo kili are ngole ni e bungolo me alon ka nyinya tarek abe nyinin karo kala jumale nyim bungolo then I bulela cool no modo te corruption o kel naman ka damari bar baro woye tungo nyine yele akoko al nanang mbe nga domo. So mo bebe corruption okay kan and science system moment, but at least ibe mem fono la Jambele side iba fono la ko people have the fear purka corruption okay in Jambe's time, but now moment fear so about that mo bele baake kan
mimbi je sang okata le yala jambe kata le ni te ama e kalo file but baroka ta la fa ifana ya ma ita je kana diam
ifana kan diam so abu mol bele ko one by one
baroka mala ni ya ma ka afishanga alfana ya ta sang
alfanata
so ni dia dan mal ba diam yeah
so wolen issue design thing corruption on yinga bedameng is very very rampant Gambia, and so that up to the point that unka mem for a kawani integrity hanibi ikaje moka corruption okay ni a court akavo kana kudanku jani one week Gambia kudo be kala le molbe nyina anda ka ke wala nyam so atemanke akangola at all abe corruption okay ka diata nyam banko dum ni man corruption fight from the highest level hani mun kodile dunta je a baby ta din kola kon hani fenga te elephant highest level mbo lade
and then is possible.
Yes,
it is very possible ka fight zero it is very possible. Let's come up with laws me along coming like if you are caught ajibe follow ni luwana tana me along come if you are caught doing corruption you're going to spend this number of years in prison or you're going to be killed in fact like China but motor corruption and I mean bakela like it's going to be too minimal, you know, because Sahel ba kuma
I want to know jamel time ojibe ko ni hani problem din create like, you know, or sunya like, you know, if on kan loko, you know, go to prison
but say you were
dismissed or being in exile or something like that.
San kodo ka feel like, you know, like said, you know, kodo ka bile mo yare GPA State House Fund. Like that was one of the reasons me along come for Auditor General Ebo. Because from his statements, he was called so many times for the audit reports will delay. Because Baroka audit reports will need release time moment like you are going to make my campaign so difficult for me. It release at a very wrong time. This is what he revealed in court.
Gambia.
Yeah, audit report so he insisted I can release that as he wished. So that didn't go down well with him, you know. So the only thing that they can do is to get rid of him.
Wow.
You understand? So like, okay, you wanna iba marere mola bankola kudola iba ke kan nyawo nya dia de ko mo kan ni ka ni ke kamfa ko me ne ka fa na kudola rek sure na kudola ka kamfa ni ka.
Yes. Okay, so what do we be man siabako nyama, you know. So something ba mim ngin ka ko wala mo natin na Gambian politician or to sound especially in the new beginning. So in some minute keno na dinu be dumala min be tol no mana wol kana blow sifa kono o wol kana odaji ko sifa yen develop. Gambian some minute keno pour ko minimize.
I think over call ala bakele because very few suggestions or solutions semen jube no wolen ko. Not only was sound but generally we Gambian all nyanta silale we sit down and bring the entire educational curriculum from nursery school all the way to the university level to reflect the realities of our pre-colonial African society. Confirm. Not only like to, for example, like saying you are studying arts, maths, and science, and no, for 3 years, for 3 years you are in high school, you are studying general. We need to start specializing our kids as early as possible. as early as primary school, not even in junior school. Wale male interested, they are interested in technology coding, provide them material. Let them start from there. Many alonko they are interested in like numbers or provide them with that. But also signing idea of teaching people is obsolete. Teacher kalomol nyata kikana is obsolete. It can make mostly one of the most advanced education. Wallen, you observe the kids, and then you look at their interests, what they start building interest on, and you support them with that. You guide them and you push them and you put the facilities in their presence, so they develop that. Na rakatu nakina kila computer level. Adundi computer room ko ni abula kana direct fen ajube at lafta menkela ika guide ika itandala ika fiolke to their disposal. Na kwa interest football asamba football academic, let them play football, but education etaraje the behavioral science it should be developed from the Gambian perspective. What I mean by that wolenko the nulbe behave la nyadi wo time ko nga in science sol mun so ninke ba nata na ba ko nga nyali alam kala anyanta silal mo le nyanta fala dindu ko ninke ba beloring inyanta solaisi anyanta karana at some point kodi ni daga 8 hours ke karambungo kono imurta nan so kono dinno anyanta ala feala after that anala parents will commence the abukasia so 8 hours so makake that forms a very significant part of our life kono wo 8 hours so be nyanta sila nationally nga design anyanta mune kela wo 8 hours so kono because he is leaving all our parents brother sister mom akam be bulale ala energy dinno la energy pour ka karang at that time pour ka fellong aka active time moment wo 8 hours wo be school le bulu na bon school akatara batarin na batata o akata football player at that time so time buka folk but ni 8 hours o maka karang we need to develop nationally so isa in political is in one. Number 2 well in the entire political structure system in Gambia nyanta falina. We can even go for parliamentary system. We live like
that is true.
Yes. Nyanto falina anu the bar in which somebody comes to the office. Anyanta lafa not only anyanta high education sort lale, but also anyanta tara through vetting process. Ni leftante appoint as a Minister of Foreign Affairs. Nyanta talale, nyanta na file na everything, na every document nyanta tara from the Gambia National Immigration or Gambia National Identity. Nyanta be from my high school a be nyanta bolale. The parliament need to have access to that. A beta parliament they scrutinize it, then they call me on a national TV. Then to ask me question to scrutinize me Janibekela state minister.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Narako nde mol me have scandals here and there. They scrutinize me on national TV because ndele kombekela minister. Minister of Foreign Affairs left kela Gambian obey over 2.5 million Gambian ndele left kela wala mouthpiece ti so man hani kana television not. 2.5 million left or represent la abroad. Kake foreign minister o 2.5 million tel ko mbamaral agricole al kono anal la future anal be dingol be wulula wol dingol la konko ni la domorol ni la jata kende because domoro be je ndel lafta marol as a minister of agriculture nde ko kontina parliament o nine document do ndenyi fe o stupid idea e menge kafo ni kana nan in office you can declare your assets but ni be fintla you cannot declare your assets wo be that na assets will be nyanta tarajele. My everything should be public because nteleko left a statement. Option obe mbula fonde. Nima left a state minister. Nte sila Finland ya ularon kata na Sunday football or play mote tara na private life kono.
Yeah, exactly.
But ni left a 2.5 million people represent like I'm a public figure. My everything should be public. I think that one thing okay. We have this access to information. More big along what's this. Then I think system jamabe falina. But sa dem fen jamabe capital koma and niko be luasi fal falina they always they fight you back quickly.
But kafo ko nyimina na inu assessor declare nyibe fin declare la.
Wala be nyo constitution on kono kutamani fo constitution kutamani da force
barola constitution.
Yeah, barola constitution on yo bondi gel. Wala force ye mensa fenu wala ko ya nibina you declare asset when you live in government you declare asset. Anyante kela onya very logic, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
But it only menke nibe fintila then you don't need to declare your asset. Oh, it's fishy, man.
Yeah, it is fishy.
Oh, it's very fishy. More be all on
But bro, What is a clear explanation coming?
Sumo.
But now sunya nimbina kan pendambulu. But nimbida kan sa be night.
Sachembo. Ikawe sachembo.
Yeah, motor
Saturday boy. We have a long way to go, huh?
Yeah.
We have a really long way to go.
I mean, being in Kalam, like, na didn't want to mean Yaranko, if a grow can, if I don't come political, coming, for Yami, Purka cancer. Purka ke mako economically, Purikana bula, ikana bula kronoma, kela nyanto wafi, Nse mako no nyadile, business or Carola or whatsoever.
Gambia, any society, the foundation to any society comes from childhood.
I agree.
To adolescent.
Nam.
You understand it? So, if we want to develop as a nation, first and foremost, we need to go back to our nursery schools. We need to inculcate those kind of ideas into them that, okay, sunyaro mamberea.
Yeah.
Nikita state minister, ni bankola fengota. Like you just started from home. It starts from home. Because niajibe most of us we are corrupt in a way that ga kool jele ite fonga dino bula wulia fola jenaka ke baya. Ikamera no komanga normal tala.
Yeah, that's of course.
You understand? And that is normal. We are all from Gambia. Now understand it. I don't know coming more okay. Dino na na moyo nyine ga fa intija.
Especially Becheko. Becheko na rako ko salamu alaikum. Iba male.
Apa intija?
Ika dinu fe sin me ko dinu kara Becheko. Mbama ko ngafwe atija.
So what's if like okay, iko for dinu ka birang adinu mai like ika itanda coming ko bulia for disloyalty and dishonesty, it's normal. But ninyanda ka nefta na banko fale. We have to target those kind of kids. Dinengol noma kabana nursery school. Like na curriculum mo be falling. Gambia, yalo na come in Gambia, we still have some of those colonial curriculums that we are still using. The curriculum still falling. Dinengol like we build this nationalistic concept. You understand? We must love Gambia. We don't love our countries. Because if you love your country, there are certain things that you will not have the heart to do those kind of things. For example, nina banko kono ita banko lo kudo sunyaro mulba faka because of itala sunyaro ka.
Ni.
You understand? So like banko lo curriculum ni nyana ka mumela faling. Nata na diningol target kabiri nursery school. Anu ninga diningol target kabiri nursery school. Until we are gone.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
You understand? Until we are gone. But ningol diningol target nan kabiri nursery school. Yala ba menekela. Number one, sare kono diningol ningo ideal nying inculcate into kids. Ikanyamon min fa silo ka batalala. Ibo daji kala ni daji kada. Ila banko yakano. Yakano ni banko kono la kabiri at that time. Ibo keba haka inu wala kebara. Ita nyamo fa la silo ka.
No.
Because iba jale komi nyinga amberia. Yana sana. Ita kudos ita sunyaro kala. Because iba jale komi kabiri dinning nyinga amberia.
Ya fue no kama betia
ya fue na mbetia andu ibuka moja menkake.
Yeah, exactly.
Ani wuliafo.
Ya tandi mo ko mingo kabima dindima abuka wuliafo. Yana sana abuke baka onya abuka wuliafo. Abuka molja within his surrounding. Yana sana ikmelka wuliafo. Na ke ba to onya like animo dungo most of the time your environment defines you.
Tonya.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Yana sana environment our environment is more influential on us. But yebona from there nindi ngo ne o Manchester fa ke ba ka bonam primary school understand kada junior school. Yeah, we have good curriculums, na syllabus or falenta like bro, I think we're going to do well.
Yeah.
But like still you take a look at our curriculums, yeah, for that like ndol banko sa falling no hands we have great chances, banko falling.
Yeah, I believe so because government they are very determined,
Yeah.
But it will not be true, huh? Kafoko men government man kala fi do gola. Like there are some of us milale bugala fi do gola, but not all the time. Number one, ni na nanjang e ko do gola ke ko do ki so kon. Anu ni bos jamal be je bos ko ni man to do gola. Ina nanjang be ko ngol kunde ke do gola, But still, you know, like we have so many opportunities there. Mol bukake. So still a better na karang ko mo kunin dila. And dila karang system mo min finansoro. Wala kila mindset determine in most of the time. You understand? So ndola curriculum morning is all based on ka cockroach draw jana ka toto draw kala partial level. You understand? It me alam ko mengo boy ite ka grade 9 boy, you know, but iba fule ko mengo, you know, iba adaptation ko la toto draw yala partial level. Cockroach draw yala partial level. You understand? If long ido ko mal ba China all bo fongo all bo drone all bill, you know.
Come ya da men mention je kuma da ba. Je ninga
so
je, you know, je comme ka da men ko like dinol kermol ye min ye nyalo min kan idol ka min comme la nyum mathematician wala wala mathematician nyum technician wala technician.
Yes.
Do ko ngi.
And mode toto draw la wode. Ite ni jela toto draw. And toto draw ya samba artistic la. Atita toto draw ay fast fenya ma draw jambo ni fengol.
Boy, ye bude kan dala toto draw na. Na fonyo toto draw. You understand? Because ndola the thing is nka judu milla. Like million like we don't identify our, you know, like our strengths. The strength we don't know.
Potential. Je kumar ba kala. If ya sama na kota ke. Even Elon Musk, you know, adingol, you know, he created a special school for them, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. Because instead of this normal education, no, he just put them straight, you know. You know what they want to do.
Bro,
things like that.
Bro, education wa ngada ni school min the grade 1 to grade 12. Omanga kariyati. Eko kela pour ya karang how to call it, ya reading understand, ya basic things to understand in life. I expose. Like, but that is not the defining factor.
But
you understand?
Ibita fenne karana
Iba fenne kela. Wala na karana la. Jama bi ni murunda na Gambia. By force it can subdue to the government, because the thing is they don't have any creative mindset. Burka murunda na fende dai fangole. Iba live what they are going to live onto. You understand? Because ila sustenance ning ita de karanda, you know, you study political science, you know, kairo be bulusa. You don't know what to do with it. The only thing you can do with it, ita karandirola, ni pareda. Ola ni man karandiro so, you know, ita join government ka.
I was reading one article in Gambia. This young politician, you know, I think he studied political science in Gambia University. You know, he's clandestine. He don't have any employment, so the system is biased against him. You know, that's what he was trying.
No, because
if you study political science in Gambia, what are you gonna do? Go and be a politician. Me, I think.
Bro,
where are you gonna work?
Look. Gambia, nila fana developer. Like, yala no in Gambia, like Europe jang skill wole Europe samba.
Yeah, of course.
But Gambia at our university, everybody wanna be a lawyer. Everybody wanna be a political science student. Everybody wanna study developmental studies. You understand it? Like nobody. Very few want to study technical courses. Because another technical school, you know, you understand it? Ikadol jelo komi ikadol nalder pareda to kara teacher di, you know. I was a technical student.
Yes.
You understand?
No,
nalder pareda.
Mulla country franca misconceptional. Ikana no cool. Ikana dobe art study kaya art student furun la katawoda. Oy modo je comme like ikame fete comme metal work, woodwork wo sifal. Ndese karam fonga jinga taki kapintati.
Well the man, you know.
Ngata ki well the man. Mobu ko fenge. Ika do nga molde ka even exams like arts and craft boy. Woka inde be cheat la mbas pile la. Because ntuman taki la artist ori. Mbele arts and craft mune yobe na fala mune. The conception on yinga. No, but if I agree with you that in Gambia, ni lafta fengela, to me, these ideological universities, nyanta o park la we replace all of them to Africa in general mang fenko need. Because when they teach me, let's say, political ideologies and stuff, I swear, ngankali alala, bukol mumbe jene curriculum jube, ibe karan la the political history of men hapuntaja. In the Western countries. But it currently like, okay, we have this kind of a wise bantaba, kebal bantaba, the decision of these are political. It currently so to me, my opinion is in Gambia, if I would get away, university memo is a pure specialization place. No, this kind of a fenko, yes, you can study lawyer, but that should be very minimal. But I joined this university because I want to study engineering and not theory. Masingo lebetar like the universities need to be set up in a way that masingo be a practical room or in classroom or let them do away with it. Mulbota aussi fa konole. Ila fatala civil engineering study then you are there. Atula nyanta mulla silol didala because intercity roads all Gambia la climate fenko be nyadile Gambia la soil sample be nyadile. Okay, nibe silo landilan ekaje ka silo da because international experts expert nyawnya in Germany. Natana in Gambia the banco the topography in Germany and in Gambia iman killing. But they have it allow limited knowledge about until we don't have research about our own stuff. So we need to do away more into practical stuff. Ningo okay, then I think that the idea that more will have taken a politician or it will.
But let me give you an example. Like we have been pumping like millions of dollars to science and tech, science. Gambia fundol na handlens of fonde dano. Antul korokoro la mbuka de dano kasi setio tan antul korokora. Ka bela foi tende. Ha? Ajibe rek milka fende dano fongol ya. Wala technical student ol ya. Ni milaran dia focus on technical. They are the ones building. Ita minke kango sidi kata ka doko nyine ka doko ka like years. Kodo nyine pour que da bongo nyilo. Ka kodo nyimbe tale tilikili eta ya bede nyina mi yalan komingo. Skill la kara. So ni more wise to Gambia. Like people are gonna make million EBJ, they're gonna make so much money. Like go and study skill.
Yeah.
You'll make a corner city, boy,
No.
They're all gonna give their money to you because me like a bacon that we can have bungalow low.
Yes.
If you study plumbing. Because those are the fields I can of create no phone. I don't tell Molga phone create no phone dame. We are not investing into those things. You understand it? Because technical area, eka plan no down phone ne. Me alam come it is if on kada lano jibe pare you can do your own plan. It is from your own creativity. But we are not investing so much into that. Sana pa ba fisyagan. You go to plumbing. Molka na le bongo plumbing from ole no. Like we are not investing so much into that.
Yeah, that is a big problem there.
You understand? You go to welding and you can name them.
Yeah.
But these are the areas mila alam coming go. Molka invest how to call it molka more creative like government creative. They can build things for themselves.
Yeah.
But we are not investing into those areas. Instead, mita science. Lopano han saying musukono mafula kada larang kilina. You understand? Mbuga han lenso fongo de dano han tul korla mbuga de dano han prasamon mbuga de dano.
India no la syrup ka mol befa.
You understand? Don't how many millions spend fungal to how to call it into science purka innovation in cool better
I'm not fully from like even the prastamon didano but at least nga laboratory so me ko borol meduna banko kan test no more from didano.
Bro,
big problem.
Bor jela ba gambe me ale expert. Moro jela ba gambe me expert.
Even doctor of my boro prescribe borom fon nyente jarle. Kuram mbela bana borom dire two different.
Yeah.
One of my family members sasara tara leptano royal blood nyinta iko high blood level. Okay. So e borol dia so ngak mando yonko kesa e borom ndala boro nyim picho ya kinyana banga jibe. E boro nyinta na jaro. Nga boro nyinta ngake google. Nyamatu boro.
I benda okalo mon fil.
Boy. Exifrenia mialan ko mi.
Even ndiro wutud.
Don't go to explain it then. Come like
Doctor of Foy Sefro da ko high blood le bela. Muna na boro dilela.
Boro. No malon ne.
It's crazy so
a bit like
if more of a ham no jaro.
Yeah.
Number invest can like into
very
wrong
important
areas. Like science is a good area. Purka invest. But science cannot go without technology. It's not possible. Because all those materials that you need, all those materials that you use to do your surgeries or all those kind of things, they were all produced using technology. You understand? So it is practically impossible to focus on science and leave in technology or technical aspects behind.
No,
it cannot work.
In technical course, they are very good.
Bro, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. When we invest into technical education, our country is going to develop. Like, I give you 5 years. If we pour those millions into... We are all yearning for infrastructure.
Yeah,
you understand? We're not going to economy boom come because the thing is... Chinese no. What found that Chinese will loan body like they give you $500 million, for example, pour cafe create. But itila bangoka, okudo nyanda ka stela by right. No 500 million out of bangoka, and that is gonna boost your economy, for example. Or they give you $1 billion pour ka project okay. But it is about $1 billion you know. In a project on you jorong need and in skill and in technical know-how so ni. Or be man later bangoka. You have to import all those things. Kodo ni hand fenda buka stage a bekata. Akaduna na bekata you only have concrete kensang. Concrete kensang iko da mas wala makata lori je you know.
All right, you know, kachawa diaring watu fala banda sai no bafla la barka bake yaya la menino. Mena bekele kumala mo rebe mfula molya.
Gambia bitale de. Gambia be lumbe sot lam bitale bankundi ngolen ni nga right passing soto rek ngal ne banko ni be move la ni ajembe india mo be is a sign that something is about to move but the right passing is not there yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's true, you know. So, well, abarka bako. Thank you very much.